Hello and welcome to my unboxing and first look at the Space Marines Primaris Redemptor Dreadnought. One of these will set you back, I think it's £40, which isn't too bad considering it is the biggest Dreadnought and it's bigger than a Leviathan from Forge World, and I know Leviathan is resin and it has better rules, but still the Leviathan's £72. So that just puts it in perspective. So I really like the look of this Dreadnought. At first I wasn't too keen, especially with his sort of belly, but when you realise that that's just armour over the top of the sarcophagus, then it sort of makes a bit more sense. I'm still not 100% keen on the back heel toes, if you can call them that. Look, there's an exploded sort of view of the armour encasing the sarcophagus. And I think if it didn't have the armour at the front, it would look too similar to the previous one, other than its size. But you've got a few options here. You've got this Onslaught heavy Gatling cannon, and you've got a macro plasma incinerator. It comes with this Redemptor fist, which you can equip it with a heavy flamer or Onslaught Gatling cannon. So I think in my other video I said, oh, it's called a Gatling cannon and a Gatling cannon, but actually they've done well because they've called it a heavy one and a macro one. And it also has this little missile type pod and either grenade launchers or sort of bolt guns in the sarcophagus mounted weapons. So let's have a look at this set. So it looks like you get 3 sprues. Oh wow, get a huge base, look at that. Huge base. Get Ultramarines transfer sheet, and then you get the instruction guide. It says don't glue the fist, and it says don't glue the arm socket. It looks like you could probably put a magnet in there. I'm certainly going to try, and you'll see my success of that if I manage it. And then it's got the rules in there as well, which is great, and then a bit of a painting guide. They've used some Druchii Violet. It's a bit odd, but yeah, okay. Right, let's have a look at the sprues. So this is the first one. So this looks like the weapon. Wow, that's a huge weapon. Huge. Much bigger than your sort of plasma cannon, which is normally about that big. It's almost half the size again. Then you've got this Gatling cannon and the ammo feeds and things for it. You've got the front sarcophagus armour. That looks like the sensor array and the missiles. And the flamer. Part of the fist, I'm thinking. And the fingers. And the smaller Gatling cannon. Yeah, that looks really decent. Nice and detailed as well. Okay, and some purity seals too. So there we go, that's one sprue. This sprue has the main part of the sarcophagus, the back power plant, the armour plates for the arms and the feet, and we can just see how small that rear toe is. And it's smaller than the side toes, so it's definitely one for moving forward and definitely not one for holding ground or moving back, is it? Plenty of arm shenanigans and things there, and a large front toe. There's some parts there. And then we've got this final sprue, which has shoulder joints. It has part of the power plant exhaust stacks, and it has some of the leg mechanisms and part of the sarcophagus and the hips, I think that is, and some cabling, things like that. So there you go, that is a quick sort of unboxing and first look at the Primaris Dreadnought, the largest Dreadnought that they do, well, except for the Telemon Dreadnought, of course. What I'm going to do is go away and busily construct this and get it ready for a review for you when I'll talk about the rules and things. So thank you ever so much for joining me today. Thank you for watching. The Emperor Protects.